Good morning, Falcons. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. I'm Eli, and this is your view from the Falcons' Nest. Indiana State Police Posts in Bremen and Lowell will serve as a collection sites for unused prescription drugs as part of a nationwide Drug Enforcement Administration Take Back initiative. The event will be held from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday. The service is free and anonymous with no questions asked. The program is for liquid and pill medications. Vaping pens without batteries and vaping cartridges will also be accepted. Tomorrow is the final day you'll be able to order a personalized yearbook. The 60th edition of the Friendship is $50. Payments can be made in installments online by scanning the QR code at room 146 or going on the Jostens website. Seniors who want to purchase all four yearbooks from their high school career can order them for $100 in room 146. Families with two or more Glenn students can order books for $40 apiece. Congratulations to Miss Mortensen, who has been chosen the 2026 John Glenn Teacher of the Year by her peers. Mrs. Tibbs has been chosen John Glenn Support Staff Member of the Year. Speaking of Miss Mortensen, upperclassmen can purchase prom tickets in her room. Tickets are $40 unless you have a discount from the chocolate sales earlier this year. Don't be late for a very important date is the theme for the prom May 2nd at Saints Peter and Paul Parish Hall in South Bend. We may be in for some rugged spring weather tomorrow. The weather pattern shifts dramatically as the weekend approaches. Rain and lightning will move into the area Friday, particularly during the late morning and afternoon hours. Those planning outdoor activities should keep an eye on the sky and be ready to move inside if storms develop. The wet weather exits by Friday evening, leaving a much drier Saturday. We'll have more in weather. Seniors, if you're 18 and registered to vote, you can vote now at County Clerk's office and some other locations. The May primary is a week from Tuesday. Make sure you have a picture ID with you when you vote, preferably your driver's license. If you haven't yet registered to vote, you can register at license branches or at your county clerk's office. Those offices are located in South Bend in St. Joe County, LaPorte in LaPorte County, and Plymouth in Marshall County. Now to weather with Kobe.
Today's weather, we have an actual temp of 58. The rail feels 62. It's clear. The air quality is fair. I'm into the 3-day forecast. Thursday's going to be high of 81, a low of 60, partly cloudy. Friday's going to be high of 73, a low of 45, rainy. Saturday is going to be a high of 63, a low of 47, partly cloudy. And now moving on to sports.
Rebuff is number 1 in gross tennis in the latest coaches poll. Penn is 9th, while Southman St. Joe is 11th, and Culver Academy is 25th, and Lake Central is 27th. A poll conducted by a Boston firm finds that 50% of Chicago Bears fans prefer Arlington Heights as the site of the Bears' next stadium. The Hammond, Indiana site was preferred by just 10% of the fans. More than a quarter said they really don't care where the stadium is located. Only 16% of fans said they would stop being a Bears fan if the team moved outside of Illinois. Meanwhile, the Illinois House passed a bill that would provide some funding for a new stadium in Illinois, but the Bears said changes will have to be made to the bill before it is voted upon in the Illinois Senate. Last night's girls softball game against Kankakee Valley were canceled due to the heavy rains. Tonight, the girls tennis team will be at Bremen. The JV baseball team hosts South Bend Riley. The softball team hosts Jimtown. The varsity baseball team plays at LaVille, and the track teams are at Jimtown for a three-way meet with Argus. Tomorrow, the varsity baseball team hosts LaVille. Saturday, the track teams will travel to LaPorte for the Dick Deerduff Classic, while the boys' golf team competes in the Manchester Invitational. And the JV golf team plays in the Plymouth Invitational. The baseball team will be on the road at number 4, Hanover Central, and the softball team plays in a round-robin tournament at Jimtown. Now back to lunch with Kobe.
Today's lunch, it's going to be a turkey sausage patty, a rodeo burger, Uncrustable, ham and turkey chest salad. For the sides, we're having waffle fries, celery sticks, cinnamon apples, mini pancakes, and peanut butter cup. So I have today, Falcons. Have a wonderful day.